term mayor there in Tuscaloosa. Who knows what his future holds after this night? A lot riding, though, nationally on the line with the midterm elections across our country. Republicans, we told you, have the majority of the Senate, but Democrats could take control of the House. In fact, some people are projecting that they have, in fact, taken control of the House. Our Robert Sherman is standing by at our national news desk.
That's exactly right, Sherry. This just came minutes ago. We came in tonight with the Republicans holding 240 seats and the Democrats having 195. That meant that the Democrats needed to swing the tide by 23 seats in the House of Representatives. They have done exactly that. CBS News in New York is projecting that the Democrats will take control of the United States House of Representatives for this next congressional term. So that is a big change here, and that obviously offers up a question as though, what is going to happen now that you're going to have a Democratic House of Representatives, but Republicans are still going to hold control of the Senate? That has also been called as well. And speaking of the Senate, we've got a couple of other big national races that we want to run through you really quick. Let's head over to the Sunshine State of Florida. We had a most recent projection that came out of there, and we're now able to project that Ron DeSantis will defeat Andrew Gillum. Andrew Gillum just conceded a few minutes ago, and so Ron DeSantis, by the slimmest of slimmest margins, will end up taking that gubernatorial seat after Rick Scott was term limited out. Speaking of Rick Scott, he's still in a big dogfight of his own. He's got his own tough customer for the Florida Senate race there against Bill Nelson. He's got a 51% to 49% lead. Once again, the Sunshine State is coming right down to the wire. You look at the last four top ticket elections that you've had in Florida, they've all been decided by 1.2% or less. It looks as though you're going to see a little bit more of the same. A long history of tight races here in Florida. Then we're going to take our first look at, we're going to head out west of the state of Arizona to take a look at that Senate race over there. Martha McSally against Kyrsten Sinema. That is a race that we're starting to get a few numbers coming in right now. A lot of polls and aggregate polls had put Martha McSally with a 0.2% advantage over Kyrsten Sinema. Right now, it appears as though that Martha McSally has a very slim lead over Sinema, but again, there's still a long way to go. Look at that, 50%, but just about an 8,000 vote advantage for Martha McSally. That's one of the races that we're going to be keeping a very close eye on, because that is one of the races that Democrats had a real opportunity to flip away from the Republicans into their column, even though that the Republicans have been able to pick up a few seats of their own today. They took North Dakota away from Heidi Heitkamp, and they also took a couple of other seats around the country as well. That's one of the races that Democrats thought they could steal, but that's another real close one. But we'll keep you up to date with everything else that's going on in the national races. Back to you guys.
All right, that's what's happening across the nation. We also have some national races here in our community. CBS